Welcome back to the Perennial Talk Show. We have a second guest, and his name is Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr.
Thank
Charles.
you for having me.
And we are talking about the speech of yesterday made by our own Mr. President.
Amy Olokan,
Tinibu himself.
the man that built Lagos.
His Excellency. Mr. Charles,
Okay.
What do you have to say about the speech? I heard that the speech was leaked. I don't know, but what do you have to say about the speech that was made yesterday?
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Perennials Talk Show.
You're welcome.
First and foremost, about the speech being leaked. Yes, from what we heard yesterday, the speech was leaked. Yes, because around I think 12 midnight, I saw something posted on the page of Showore, the speech of the president. But I was confused. I said, the president only promised us that he's going to address the nation the next day. That is Sunday, on a Sunday morning. Then already the speech is on air around 12 midnight. So Showore was also trying to make fun of the speech and trying to downplay the speech and trying to undermine the content of the speech as a way of trying to say he has nothing to offer. Yes, the speech was leaked. In fact, it was confirmed by the son of the president, Tinibu, a few hours after the speech was leaked. So it was a concern why in the cabinet or within the speech writers of the president, who must have confided an outsider with such kind of vital information of the speech of the president. So it was a source of concern. Yes, it was leaked yesterday.
It actually raises concern about people around the president. I mean, he really has people that are not trustworthy. Mr. Charles, right? All right. I just heard that you're also a politician. So, as a politician yourself, what do you think about the speech, the content? Do you think the president addressed the issue at hand? Do you think what he said in the speech could or would make the protesters to stop? Do you think he actually has any plans for us, the Nigerians?
Thank you very much for the question. But before I go, I want to talk about the politician.
Okay.
You know, when you call me a politician, begin to look at it in the realm of people like Wike. I'm just a political enthusiast.
Okay.
You know, I'm concerned about the political happenings in the country. Not that I'm not yet into mainstream politics.
Okay.
So that is how it is. But it's still okay to say politician, but just that people begin to give it a
Like
different interpretation.
Like all those ones eating our money.
So about the speech of the president, yes, I listened to the speech. I listened to it. In fact, when the president was talking, he spoke with a level of humility. In fact, he spoke like a father to the nation. He spoke with concern about the sufferings in the country. In fact, he sympathized with the deaths that happened in Kaduna, Kanu, I think Plateau, and some other northern states where the protest was very, very predominant. So he sympathized with them, and that is something he should do. He also addressed. He said something. He said, "Nigerians, I heard you loud and clear." He said it. He said so. In fact, his speech captured so many things about the protest. If somebody should be passionate enough, I think if we should go by what the president said, it's just fair that the protest should stop.
Okay.
Wow. The protest should stop.
Yes.
So, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So what you are trying to say is that Mr. President has made a very good point that could help the nation, I guess, right? That we should listen to him.
He said he spoke like a father.
You know, I felt so emotional when I
Really?
oh, yes, I watched it. It's just that it's not today, no be today, no be today.
Some are even
Do
crying
you
for
understand?
us.
It's not
Some have
today.
cried for us on the screen.
We've
and
had
nothing.
this kind of speech countless time and still nothing is done. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do we keep listening without action?
I mean, we have actors as elected presidents and governors. They are good with
They need
acting.
to put it into
and
work,
talking.
not talking.
I mean, the other governor was like crying on the screen, like God, do your work, sir, please.
Let's stop talking. Let's be active. Let's put it into action.
Yes, about that. President Tinibu has not been a president before. In fact, this is his first outing as the president of the country, and it's barely okay a year and a month in the office. Yes, it's a year and a month. So yes, we know the plight of the country. We know where it started. We know where the problem started. So somebody who has been following, you get. I think it's uncharitable enough to think that the president is going to do magic in the space of a year and a month. You understand? So about his speech, he's somebody. The reason why I said it, I think we should just go home with the fact that something must be done. Why? Because I've followed him for some time now since he became president. The things he said in his campaign promises, he has been bringing them to bear. Some of the things he said, just that the results are not being palatable. You get, though it is predictable. It was predictable that the country is going to, in fact, to turn out to be this way. It was predicted that the country we are going to face hardship. It was predicted that suffering is going to come. In fact, even in his campaign promise, he said, "I'm going to remove oil subsidy, no matter how you protest." He said it. He is aware. It means that he's conscious of what he was doing. He knows that this particular policy is going to affect both the feeding, the economy, everything about the country and the youth. And he knows that if such things begin to happen and there's going to be an outcry that will raise protests, he was aware of that. And eventually it's happening. And before Nigeria said, no matter how you protest, I am not going to take it away. It's more of somebody who is sick. You're very sick. They said, okay, what you need to get better is a surgery. Yes, if you're a dictator, you're going to experience pain. Very much pain. But at the end of the day, in fact, what you get as the result of the surgery is what you want to get.
So you are trying to say that Nigeria is going to be better?
Yes.
Mr. Charles, I have a very personal, specific question. Are you an APC member?
I'm not an APC member. I'm not an APC, but thank you very much. Everybody must want me to go up. Yes, if you want to get people's attention, you get, and you try to once you talk against government, people become happy. You understand? But if you followed through, if you had followed Tinibu's campaign promises, if you have followed through what he inherited, you understand? You will see that in fact, a few years ago, we predicted that it's going to be like this now in the country.
I have something to add because I'm very active when it comes to that, and I like to talk against the government. Okay, you're talking about the campaign promises and how he said he will remove the subsidy, and if he removes it, there is nothing we can do for him to put it back. But just so you know, that subsidy removal is one of the reasons why Nigeria is in a dilemma right now. Okay, after the first day in office, what he did was to remove the subsidy. Everywhere was in chaos. The whole country went upside down. After 3 months, I also heard in the news that they paid another billions into fuel subsidy, that it has not actually been removed totally. So why are we suffering in the first place if that money is being sent out? So because they say they are looting it. Okay, that's by the way, fine. We agreed on the fuel subsidy. When they are doing their campaign, Tinibu's wife, Remy, the senator, she said that they do not need Nigerians' money. I mean, I somehow agree with her sometimes that they already have money, right? They do not need Nigerians' money. So why are they buying yachts? Why are they buying a private jet? Why are they spending money unnecessarily when they do not? Why? You're supposed to have all that before becoming the president. If you do not, are you getting me? Well, they don't have it before becoming a president. Okay, you now became a president, you're paying 5 billion when Nigerians are suffering. You remove the fuel subsidy because you feel like Nigeria doesn't have money. But you go about spending money. And again, what he thinks is the only solution is to share bag of rice. The next thing, he sends 50,000 naira one time to people that applied. I did not, because I did not apply. I was not even interested. So now again, they are running another program to loot. So all these new projects, new that they are bringing in doesn't help at all, if you ask me. We already have things in place. Okay, we have schools, we have hospitals, we have all those money you are using to run new projects that all these politicians will end up looting. Why not use it to subsidize our force so that things can at least be normal? Then use it to equip our hospital and create a safe space so that someone can actually get healed in this country. The last guy I was talking to said he will give birth to 6 children. Say blessing. This Nigeria is not. If your picking is sick, if he die, leave you. So, but in Africa, in abroad, if you give birth to 2 children and all of them will survive, because if there's an emergency, there's always a way out. But here, all of them are looking for. Please, I get so emotional talking about this. There's a solution. We have things in place. Equip it. But no, the next minute he wants to do what is it called it? Student loan. The next minute is we said 5 billion to feed so people. What's all those new projects for? When the already one in place are not even stable. So we have things in place. Stabilize it for us and make our life better. I understand your point. I understand that you say that they have policies. But implementation is another angle. And what is using the funds to do so far is not encouraging. You see the budgets when they trended online. You see the budget. You see budget is what? You see millions. There's money in this country, please. There is money. We are not supposed to be suffering like this.
There is money in Nigeria, we know.
I understand your concern about appropriation of funds and how it is being used. Yes, it's in fact, Nigeria has been a country that has experienced waste on the side of the executive, I mean the National Assembly and the presidency, and yes, the presidency and the National Assembly. Even as it comes down to our governors and the House of Assembly. So it has been a thing of the country of Nigeria. So, but this time around, we have a new person as the president who has spent a year and plus in the office, and we hope that we hope and expect that it's not going to be business as usual. People trying to give promises at the end of the day, and they don't fulfill it. So I'm still amazed. In fact, because the things he said and the things he is doing, the results may not be palatable, but the fact that if you say this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to establish this, and that thing is established, is a plus. I think as he continues to say the things, some of the beautiful things he has in his manifesto during their campaign, I think before he runs over those things, and Nigeria will be a safe haven for all of us.
So what you're trying to say is that Mr. President is a man of his words.
Yes,
and we should be patient with him.
yes. Okay. He said he was going to remove subsidy. He removed it. In fact, some persons said he doesn't have that. Doesn't have the guts to do that. He did it right from the day he started. He became president. From the first day. As some persons question why the day. I say the day does not matter. Even if he waits 100 days in office before he removes subsidy. Why are we trying to? If you are trying to, how do they say it? You're trying to push away the rainy day. You know, you want to, because you're going to suffer today. You know you're going to suffer eventually. So you say it's better you suffer next year. So why? So let's just let's hit the ground running, and in fact we hope for a better Nigeria.
Contact the market lately. Is the country not too hard for you right now? If you have extra, you can give me this.
No, he said
that's my point.
he said you should be patient. So you should be patient.
I feel like it's not feeling. It's not feeling
No.
Everybody's feeling.
Let me tell you. Nigeria is a country.
Politicians are not.
Let me tell you.
Everybody's
Nigeria is a country that when we had enough resources, we did not make use of it. You understand my point? We did not make use of it. The price of crude oil is in public domain. The nation Nigeria has only one source of revenue, and that is the oil. That is the oil and revenue in the country. We just have one. So you don't expect such persons that have a limited source of revenue to do magic in the space of a year. But the only thing, no. Do you know why he's bringing up some stuff like sharing rice? All these things are forms of palliative. Why? Because Nigerians feel no, we can't take it again. You know, even when there was protest by Nigerian Labour Congress, when he addressed the Labour Congress, and he gave palliatives too. It was as a measure of trying to tell Nigerians calm down. But some persons are now saying, let's go back to oil subsidy. Let's bring back oil subsidy. And bringing back oil subsidy is that the money that are meant for development is we want begin to take it
Development of what exactly?
Thank you. What I development in the sense that we are not supposed to have just a streamline of
One.
revenue.
So they are making some project that will generate
Yes,
money.
yes. Some projects that will amount to export, then so that we can get more forex.
Okay. I did not actually know about that, but if you say so, let's see how it goes.
So that is the problem in the country. So and once forex is affected, it affects price of goods because that subsidy that was removed. Subsidy is a kind of money government use as try to use to palliate a particular. For instance, we are supposed to pay 1,000 for fuel, so government will pay 500. Will pay 500. So now they removed their 500. We are not paying 1,000. That is just, and that thing is now translating to high price of fuel, high price of goods.
Mr. Politician, thank you so much. I think we have a Tinibu apologist here with us today.
No, it's not. No, I'm just trying to analyze.
I mean, I think I have to start following you up everywhere you go so that I can understand the same way you understand the government, because I don't. And thank you for your opinion, and you actually gave me a different insight. Maybe we should actually be patient with him. Maybe he actually, the same way Mr. Charles has said that everything he has said in his campaign promises, he's fulfilling them one after the other. Just that things are hard, and he's making it look like he's not doing anything. You know, there's a times you'll be working very hard, and when things are much harder, it will look like you're wasting your time. But with time, it will show. So I think that's what Mr. Charles is saying. And Mr. Charles, we heard you loud and clear, and I hope the viewers do too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank
I
you.
will sleep with that note that should be patient.
Yes.
And our president is doing well. From him.
Oh yeah.
No, his moves are promising.
Okay.
All right.
So we have to wait then. Let's see how it goes. I will remind you 2 years time.
Well, let's see how it goes. Okay. I want to believe you. I want to believe you.
All right.
Let's
Thank
believe
you.
our president, Mr.
Yes.
Please, when you get there, when you get that SSA where you are looking for, please leave me in place. So SSA to something.
Okay.
Please, we know the drill. Oh.
Amen.